In question 1 of this exercise, there are 4 parts. In each part, a transaction is described. Something is bought at a certain price and sold at a certain price. We have to determine whether each transaction made a profit or a loss. We also have to find the profit percent or the loss percent made in each case. Okay, so let's start with part A. Part A says gardening shears bought for rupees 250 and sold for rupees 325. So the cost price of the gardening shears is rupees 250 and the selling price is rupees 325. So because the selling price is greater than the cost price, we see that a profit has been made because the selling price is more than the cost price. Okay, and the profit can be calculated as the difference between the two. So profit will be selling price minus cost price. So this will be rupees 325 minus rupees 250 or rupees 75. So on this transaction, a profit of rupees 75 has been made. And now let's calculate the profit percent. So the profit percent will be profit, the absolute value of the profit made by the cost price into 100, this many percent. So this is the profit percent. So profit is rupees 75, cost price is rupees 250. So we have this fraction into 100, these many percent. Okay, now let's calculate this expression. So 100 and 250 have an HCF of 50. So 100 by 50 is 2, 250 by 50 is 5, and then 75 by 5 is 15. So we will get 15 into 2 and this will be equal to 30%. Okay, so in part A, we have obtained the answer that a profit of rupees 75 has been made, and that means a profit percentage of 30%. So let's write this answer below part A. So in part A, we have a profit and the profit is equal to rupees 75, and in percentage terms, this is 30%. So this is the answer for part A. Next we come to part B, which says that a refrigerator was bought for rupees 12,000 and sold at rupees 13,500. Okay, so the cost price in this case is rupees 12,000 and the selling price is rupees 13,500. And we once again see that because the selling price is greater than the cost price, this means that a profit was made on this transaction. And how much profit? How much profit was made? So the profit will be equal to the selling price minus the cost price, or rupees 13,500 minus rupees 12,000, and this is equal to rupees 1,500. So the profit was rupees 1,500, and now this can help us calculate the profit percent. So the profit percent will be the absolute value of the profit over the cost price. So this fraction converted to percentage. So into 100, these many percentage. Okay, so profit is rupees 1,500, cost price is rupees 12,000, and we multiply this by 100. Okay, so these many percent. Okay, so now let's simplify this. So we can cancel out 2 zeros from here, and then 1 zero from here and here. So we get 150 by 12, and 150 by 12 will come out to be, if you carry out this division, this will come out to be 12.5. So we will get 12.5% as the value for the profit percent. So the profit is rupees 1,500 and the profit percentage is 12.5%. So let's write this below part B. In part B, a profit was made and the profit value is 1,500 rupees and the percentage is 12.5%. So this is the answer for part B. Next we come to part C, which says that a cupboard was bought for rupees 2,500 and sold at rupees 3,000. Okay, so in this case the cost price is rupees 2,500 and the selling price is rupees 3,000. And once again we see that because the selling price is greater than the cost price, a profit was made on this transaction. And what is the value of the profit? The value of the profit will be the selling price minus the cost price, or rupees 3,000 minus rupees 2,500, and this is equal to rupees 500. So a profit of rupees 500 was made on this transaction. Now let's calculate the profit percent. That will be the profit that was made over the cost price, this fraction into 100, these many percent. So this will be the profit percent. So this will be rupees 500 by the cost price, which is rupees 2,500 into 100, and these many percent. So let's simplify this. So we cancel out 2 zeros from here and here. Then we have 500 by 25, and this is simply equal to 20. So we will get the answer as 20%. So in this transaction, a profit of rupees 500 was made, and that translates to a profit percentage of 20%. So this is the answer for part C. Let's write it below part C. In part C also a profit was made. The profit value is rupees 500 and the percentage profit is 20%. So that completes part C. Finally, we come to part D, which says a skirt was bought for rupees 250 and sold at rupees 150. So the cost price in this case was rupees 250 and the selling price was rupees 150. Okay, so in this case, this is different from the previous three cases. In this case, the selling price is less than the cost price. So this means that in this case, a loss was made on the transaction. And how much loss was made? How will we calculate the loss in this case? So the loss will be the cost price minus the selling price in this case. So this will be rupees 250 minus rupees 150. So this is equal to rupees 100. So in this case, a loss of rupees 100 was made. Now we can translate this to loss percentage. So the loss percentage will be the absolute value of the loss divided by the cost price. Loss, remember that loss is also calculated as a fraction. The loss percentage is also calculated as a fraction of the cost price. So we have loss by cost price into 100, this percentage. This will be the loss percentage. So this will be rupees 100, the absolute value of the loss, divided by the cost price, which is rupees 250, and this into 100, this many percentage. Okay, so let's simplify this. So 100 by 250, if we divide both of the numerator and denominator by 50, we will get 2 in the numerator and 5 in the denominator. Then 100 by 5 is 20, and finally we get 2 into 20. So this will come out to be 40%. So in this case, a loss of rupees 100 was made, and this translates to a loss percentage of 40%. So let's write this below part D. The answer is that a loss was made, a loss of rupees 100, which corresponds to a loss percentage of 40%. So that's the answer for part D. And with this, we have completed question number 1.
To learn more about how Cuemath can help you crack school and board exams, explore Cuemath Leap, a live online classroom program run by highly experienced and committed teachers.